Hello, hello. What's up, YouTube? The point of today's video is to just, one, give me some more practice with Red RAW and my Nikon ZR. So that's what you're seeing right now. This is 6K Red RAW on the Nikon ZR, obviously. So I'm just trying to practice. I want to create things and stop consuming so much. I want to consume less and create more. You'll see some more of that on the channel, just more me practicing color grading, shooting, all of it. Also, I want to share a story today that is about how me and my fiance have come closer to God recently, because maybe it'll help some people. And that's obviously, or not obviously, that's a big goal of mine on the channel as well, is to help people, just trying to get through life the best way I know how to, the best way I can figure out. But me and my fiance have been together for a couple of years now, and we never talked about religion. We never talked about God, Jesus. We never really talked about any of that. As we were meeting each other and getting to know each other, dating, it just never really came up. Neither of us were too particularly religious. We're both not quite sure what's happened, but over the last couple of months, we've both at the exact same time somehow have felt the need, we felt called to God for some reason. We don't know exactly why or what's been happening, but maybe it's the world events, or I don't know. But we felt closer to God almost at basically the exact same time. It was kind of weird. So we started going to church, and we started trying a new church every Sunday for a couple of weeks. Luckily, we didn't have to do this for too long before we found our church, our home. That church is Mission Grove Church here in Scottsdale, Phoenix. I forget exactly where, but I don't think I'll ever forget. We were probably only 5 to 10 minutes into the first service, and none of you know this, but I've dealt with a headache problem. So I've been a chronic headache for like 5 years or so, and so that's part of my life. And I'll never forget, 5 to 10 minutes into the service, I had this overwhelming sense of peace and calmness. My headache, I felt it melt away. And it's just an overall and indescribable feeling, something that I'll never be able to fully describe to anybody, but just an amazing feeling. And it just overwhelmed me, and I just started crying. I don't know. It was powerful, and ever since that moment, I've felt really, really pulled or called to God. And so that's something that her and I have been going through together. And it's been really exciting. I don't think anybody should push anybody into a religion, but if you feel called to something, or a greater good, or to a God, or if you feel the urge, I'd really encourage you to dive in, because it's been life-changing for us. If anybody has any questions about what we've been through and how God has helped us, drop in the comments below. I'll definitely respond. And I can make more videos about it if you guys are something you're interested in. Obviously, I'm not too well versed on it at this point. I'm still very new in my faith, but I'm willing to help if anybody needs it.